Ancient history. Ancient history is the aggregate of past events from the beginning of writing and recorded human history and extending as far as late antiquity. The span of recorded history is roughly 5,000 years, beginning with the Sumerian cuneiform script. The topic, ancient history, in overview. Ancient history is related to Stone Age. The Stone Age was a broad prehistoric period during which stone was widely used to make tools with an edge, a point, or a percussion surface. The period lasted for roughly 3.4 million years, and ended between 4000 BCE and 2000 BCE, with the advent of metalworking. The topic, Stone Age, in overview. Stone Age is related to Paleolithic. The Paleolithic or Paleolithic, also called the Old Stone Age, from Greek paleos, old, lithos, stone, is a period in prehistory, distinguished by the original development of stone tools, that covers 99% of the period of human technological prehistory. The topic, Paleolithic, in overview. Paleolithic is related to control of fire by early humans. The control of fire by early humans was a critical technology enabling the evolution of humans. Fire provided a source of warmth and lighting, protection from predators, especially at night, a way to create more advanced hunting tools, and a method for cooking food. Paleolithic is related to stone tool. A stone tool is, in the most general sense, any tool made either partially or entirely out of stone. Although stone tool-dependent societies and cultures still exist today, most stone tools are associated with prehistoric, particularly Stone Age cultures that have become extinct. Paleolithic is related to Neanderthal. Neanderthals, also Neanderthals, Homo neanderthalensis or Homo sapiens neanderthalensis, are an extinct species or subspecies of archaic humans who lived in Eurasia until about 40,000 years ago. While the causes of Neanderthal disappearance about 40,000 years ago remain highly contested, demographic factors such as small population size, inbreeding, and random fluctuations are considered probable factors. Paleolithic is related to human. Humans, Homo sapiens, are the most abundant and widespread species of primate, characterized by bipedalism and large, complex brains. This has enabled the development of advanced tools, culture, and language. Stone Age is related to Epipaleolithic. In archaeology, the Epipaleolithic or Epipaleolithic, sometimes Epipaleolithic etc., is a term for a period occurring between the Upper Paleolithic and Neolithic during the Stone Age. Mesolithic also falls between these two periods, and the two are sometimes confused or used as synonyms. Stone Age is related to Mesolithic. The Mesolithic, Greek, mesos, middle, plus lithos, stone, or Middle Stone Age, is the Old World archaeological period between the Upper Paleolithic and the Neolithic. The term Epipaleolithic is often used synonymously, especially for outside Northern Europe, and for the corresponding period in the Levant and Caucasus. Stone Age is related to Neolithic. The Neolithic period, or New Stone Age, is an Old World archaeological period and the final division of the Stone Age. It saw the Neolithic Revolution, a wide-ranging set of developments that appear to have arisen independently in several parts of the world. Ancient history is related to Bronze Age. The Bronze Age is a historic period, approximately 3300 BC to 1200 BC, that was characterized by the use of bronze, in some areas writing, and other early features of urban civilization. The Bronze Age is the second principal period of the three-age system, as proposed in 1836 by Christian Jurgensen Thomson, for classifying and studying ancient societies and history. An ancient civilization is deemed to be part of the Bronze Age because it either produced bronze by smelting its own copper and alloying it with tin, arsenic, or other metals, or traded other items for bronze from production areas elsewhere. The topic, Bronze Age, in overview. Bronze Age is related to Ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt was a civilization in ancient northeast Africa, situated in the Egyptian Nile Valley in Egypt. Ancient Egyptian civilization followed prehistoric Egypt and coalesced around 3100 BC, according to conventional Egyptian chronology, with the political unification of Upper and Lower Egypt under Menes, often identified with Narmer. Bronze Age is related to Indus Valley Civilization. The Indus Valley Civilization (IVC), also known as the Indus Civilization, was a Bronze Age civilization in the northwestern regions of South Asia, lasting from 3300 BCE to 1300 BCE, and in its mature form from 2600 BCE to 1900 BCE. Bronze Age is related to Mesopotamia. Mesopotamia is a historical region of Western Asia situated within the Tigris-Euphrates river system, in the northern part of the Fertile Crescent. Today, Mesopotamia occupies modern Iraq. In the broader sense, the historical region included present-day Iraq and Kuwait and parts of present-day Iran, Syria and Turkey. The topic, Mesopotamia, in overview. Mesopotamia is related to Sumer. Sumer is the earliest known civilization in the historical region of southern Mesopotamia, south-central Iraq, emerging during the Chalcolithic and early Bronze Ages between the 6th and 5th millennium BC. Bronze Age is related to Phoenicia. Phoenicia was an ancient thalassocratic civilization originating in the Levant region of the eastern Mediterranean, primarily located in modern Lebanon. The territory of the Phoenician city-states extended and shrank throughout their history, and they possessed several enclaves such as Arwad and Tel Sukkos, modern Syria. Ancient history is related to Chalcolithic. The Copper Age, also called the Chalcolithic, English, from Greek, chalkos kalkos, copper, and lithos lithos, stone, or a Neolithic or a Neolithic, from Latin aeneas, of copper, is an archaeological period characterized by regular human manipulation of copper, but prior to the discovery of bronze alloys. The topic, Chalcolithic, in overview. Chalcolithic is related to Otzi. Otzi, also called the Iceman, is the natural mummy of a man who lived some time between 3350 and 3105 BC, discovered in September 1991 in the Otztal Alps, hence the nickname, Otzi, on the border between Austria and Italy. Otzi is believed to have been murdered, due to the discovery of an arrowhead embedded in his left shoulder and various other wounds. Chalcolithic is related to Old Copper Complex. The Old Copper Complex or Old Copper Culture is an archaeological culture from the Archaic period of North America's Great Lakes region. Artifacts from some of these sites have been dated from 7500 to 1000 BCE. Ancient history is related to Iron Age. The Iron Age is the final epoch of the three-age division of the prehistory and proto-history of humanity. It was preceded by the Stone Age Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic, and the Bronze Age Chalcolithic. The topic, Iron Age, in overview. Iron Age is related to Ancient Greece. Ancient Greece Greek, Hellas, Romanized, Hellas, was a northeastern Mediterranean civilization, existing from the Greek Dark Ages of the 12th–9th centuries BC to the end of Classical Antiquity, circa AD 600, that comprised a loose collection of culturally and linguistically related city-states and other territories. Iron Age is related to Ancient Rome. In modern historiography, Ancient Rome refers to Roman civilization from the founding of the city of Rome in the 8th century BC to the collapse of the Western Roman Empire in the 5th century AD. It encompasses the Roman Kingdom 753 to 509 BC, Roman Republic 509–27 BC, and Roman Empire 27 BC 476 AD, until the fall of the Western Empire. Iron Age is related to Achaemenid Empire. The Achaemenid or the Achaemenian Empire, Old Persian, Exarcha, lit. The Empire, or the Kingdom, also called the First Persian Empire, was an ancient Iranian empire founded by Cyrus the Great in 550 BC. Iron Age is related to Gupta Empire. The Gupta Empire was an ancient Indian empire which existed from the early 4th century CE to late 6th century CE. At its zenith, from approximately 319 to 467 CE, it covered much of the Indian subcontinent. Iron Age is related to Han Dynasty. The Han Dynasty UK, US, Chinese, Han Haro, Pinyin, Han Sharo, was an imperial dynasty of China, 202 BC to 9 AD, 25 to 220 AD, established by Liu Bang, Emperor Gao, and ruled by the House of Liu. The dynasty was preceded by the Shor. Iron Age is related to Silk Road. The Silk Road Chinese, Si Chu Ji Lu, was a network of Eurasian trade routes active from the 2nd century BCE until the mid-15th century. Spanning over 6,400 kilometers, 4,000 miles, it played a central role in facilitating economy. Iron Age is related to ferrous metallurgy. Ferrous metallurgy is the metallurgy of iron and its alloys. The earliest surviving prehistoric iron artifacts, from the 4th millennium BC in Egypt, were made from meteoritic iron nickel. It is not known when or where the smelting of iron from ores began, but by the end of the 2nd millennium BC iron was being produced from iron ores in the region from Greece to India, and sub-Saharan Africa. Ancient history is related to pre-Columbian era. In the history of the Americas, the pre-Columbian era spans from the original settlement of North and South America in the Upper Paleolithic period through European colonization, which began with Christopher Columbus's voyage of 1492. The topic, pre-Columbian era, in overview. Pre-Columbian era is related to Andean civilizations. The Andean civilizations were complex societies of many cultures and peoples mainly developed in the river valleys of the coastal deserts of Peru. They stretched from the Andes of southern Colombia southward down the Andes to Chile and northwest Argentina. Pre-Columbian era is related to Mesoamerica. Mesoamerica is a historical region and cultural area in southern North America and most of Central America. It extends from approximately central Mexico through Belize, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, and northern Costa Rica. The topic, Mesoamerica, in overview. Mesoamerica is related to Maya civilization. The Maya civilization was a Mesoamerican civilization developed by the Maya peoples, and noted for its logosyllabic script, the most sophisticated and highly developed writing system in pre-Columbian Americas, as well as for its art, architecture, mathematics, calendar, and astronomical system.